Hello, everybody. Welcome to Z's Game Corner. My name is Aurelius. Today we'll be playing Evolution 2 Battle for Utopia. New update is out. I'm just gonna kind of go over everything. As you see here in our headquarters, things have changed a little bit. There's only 4 tabs down here at the bottom. You can actually see your partner back here, and if you tap them, it'll bring you to the partner screen. I know that kind of looks a bit different than what everybody's used to as well, but we'll hop into that a little bit later. Workshop has changed to the hangar. They kind of like combine the hangar and workshop. So if you're wondering where to produce stuff at, it's over here. It's still labeled workshop, I do believe, but here you can upgrade your chopper and your drone as well. And the biggest difference here is this is where you will now craft your items for your missions. Lab tab has moved, but nothing in here has changed at all. It still looks the same, which is all good. And then this new tab down here, the office, which formerly used to be the headquarters tab, and they moved the co-op store to here. More thumbs up. Not like I need them, but yeah. So with all of that and everything, there was a mail in here. I guess they deleted it. There are 10 gems waiting for you in the mail for an update. I don't think that's nearly enough. Devs are definitely being stingy with the gems, but it is what it is. It's not like this game gives out a whole ton of free premium stuff. So first things first, if you tap on Blake here, you can see all the weapons and armor. From top to bottom is what you would use for red faces and face rating and fighting Zoran's. I almost said Darren. Zoran's trader forces. Second row will be for your Z stuff, your machine gun and your shotgun. And then the bottom row is your armor and your platform. And as you can see, levels on these things have gone up tremendously, as well as all the items you currently have. This is also where you will find all your upgraded stuff and everything, general stats, all that stuff. Here, no longer have to click on multiple tabs or anything to get access to all of this stuff, which I think is really, really cool. It's much more user friendly. If you tap on the weapons, go ahead and equip the ones that you want. As you can see here, go ahead and equip that, and that's weapons you'll bring into battle. They'll be set as your default. We'll stick with that for now, but as you can see, all those previous weapons that we've had before are gone. It's because now they have the basic weapons now have the evolution ability. I don't think I can show it with this particular one. As you see, this is the B grade. Once we get it maxed out to level 60, we'll be able to make it into the A version, which, just to build that thing was like 3,500 biofuel and 1,500 steel. So, but I've noticed that with other stuff that I have had, it's just gone up automatically. Like I didn't make the A rifle either. So I don't know in terms of still that was about the same as the A assault rifle. but I don't know how much steel it would take to max these things out. I think that grind would be a lot harder, but at the same time, you're not crafting multiple weapons and filling up your inventory with that. As you can see here, I do have the A machine gun, and if we can't even tap it. As you see, all the other machine guns that I've previously made,
Piece
I
by
gotta be
piece,
careful. You can't
you
hit
will
that back
take
tab
this world.
up there, otherwise it'll bring you back there. There's something I'm slowly learning, but yeah, as you can see, uh, all the previous models of the gun have disappeared, and you get this. And I really wish they would have converted the gun XP and compensated you for all those material you spent actually crafting the weapons and everything. And those weapons took quite a while, for terms of this game to actually build and everything, too. So it's a little crappy that, we only get 10 gems when we spent dozens of hours, getting these weapons and armor. But yeah, it is what it is. The menus are a lot more user friendly. I do like that, but at the same time, all that hard work that we put into actually acquiring this stuff is basically erased, which is what a lot of people are upset about. They're saying, a lot of people are also saying, because I've been reading that Facebook page all day, or most of the day anyway. But they also lowered the requirements for the puzzle pieces. Like, I do believe before this was 750 or 1,000, something like that, to get this evolved, and now it's only 250. So we'll need far less pieces for this. A good example would be my Fido down here. It was 1,500, now it's 750. Current trend seems to be um, that everything that required these fragments, has been cut in half, which is good news if you're, especially if you've been farming for those equipment, those puzzle pieces like I'm grinding right now for that dragon machine gun. Stay tuned for later in the week. I got something very big planned, you know. But as well, or like with this up here, go ahead and upgrade this. 8 seems to be the top tier, and you see the max level, and they do show the power and everything, and how much power you will gain, which will be useful for base rating and actually gauging your power, which we'll get into a little bit later. But I think this is also really cool. If your partners are maxed out, you can go ahead and involve them for a crap ton of biofuel and magnetite. But I mean, it'll be worth it because the higher level they are, the faster they do find caches. So it might be worth it to invest in them, and plus you can now specialize your partner, for your squad. Like if you want explosive damage, you can bring Anna. You want fire damage, you can bring Simon. And they'll be somewhat on the same plane as everybody else. No, I don't want to withdraw him. They'll be somewhat on the same plane as all the other partners that you do have, and as you see, the requirements for these two have not changed at all. But I mean, and again, power and everything up there. Same thing with the armors, which I don't have any special armors, unfortunately. So I don't know about the Executioner armor or the Chosen of Z armor, how that would play out, simply because I just don't have them. If you do have that, could you let me know down there in the comment section, or join the my Discord and post some screenshots of that, because I just do not have any information on the armors. As you see, they dropped the cost down a little bit too, to make up for all that crafting and stuff and everything. Still, I don't think it's enough, but a much user-friendly menu, which moving forward we can definitely take advantage of this. And I do need to get this leveled up. I think before the update, I was this thing was costing like almost 200 still to upgrade, and now as you can see, it's down to 104, which I'm working on getting that upgraded because acid is definitely the best type of damage in the game. It just hurts everything. But that's it for the headquarters. Let's go ahead and look at the new missions and everything. Terrors, as you can see, execution is gone. But you can watch an ad, and get the extra reward. So if we just go to next, oh, it's not even showing how much we get. Oh, it shows here. So here, 200 biofuel. I'll go ahead and watch this ad real quick and come right back to you guys and show the reward for that. Alright, we're back. Plus 20% reward, as you see, reflected here. That's an extra 40 biofuel. Don't necessarily agree with it because we're gonna be spending a lot of time watching the ad just to get some extra rewards. But it is what it is. I do wish they would bring back the execution. This is like the main thing that people are complaining about, among other things. But yeah, they wish I could just clear this terror. Instead, we have to come in and do a fight and waste our med kits. I'm gonna stick with the flamethrower. I heard people saying that flamethrower's range has dropped along with its DPS, which I don't think is the case. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one just because there's a change to the Z, and if you've logged in and fought some Z already, you already know. I'll go ahead and talk about that too once we get somebody to join up with us. Alright, I do like this new intro. Not necessary because it just takes up a whole bunch of data. But as you can see, the little asset pools falling down here, that's the Z spiders. Like before, they did have a range attack where they would just sit there and leech your life, constantly, and there's no avoiding it. And people are complaining about this because they said it drains their health way too fast. I don't think so. I think their DPS is about the same. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, can we target the ones right in front of us, please? Are you guys seeing this? They really need to work on this targeting system. Like, that's just insane. There we go. But I don't think it is. They are attacking a lot slower. You can actually avoid their attacks now. And it seems to do about the same amount. The reason why people's HP bars are going down so fast, probably because they're standing in multiple pools of the Z Spider acid, which would make sense. But do we have a Z Beast out here somewhere? Is that where that's coming from? Or did these guys get a new attack as well? Yeah, so just be careful. Oh yeah, they got a new attack. I hadn't noticed that. When I was playing earlier, I don't think I ran into any cultists. But yeah, so just be super careful. Keep an eye on that HP bar. Like I said, it's doing about the same amount of damage, but they're not swinging as hard, or as much, I should say. And standing in the pool is about the same amount of damage they would do, which is just ticking off anyway. I think people just because they visualize their actual attacks now, people are realizing that those Z spiders are doing damage. They're always doing damage. I noticed it and I absolutely hate it. Oh my gosh, we've been up here for 44 hours, almost 2 days. What the crap? And this is what I mean by, at least you've seen the last video, or the gym farming thing. This is why I say if you're gym farming, switch it up because it gets up there. Um, the last big change is over here with bases. You now have the option to go co-op. There's all the information for that. If you do not do more damage than your partner, then you won't get 100% of the wars. But you know, it'll be good to have another human player, somebody in control of their own actions versus a partner that is dictated by AI. You know, real life players are always going to be better than AI players. I don't care how good that AI player is. Just human players are always going to be good. But if we come over here and do the exploration, I think this will give us the combat info. So as you can see here, you can see how many medals this base has along with, what the base is rated. So 64,800. You still have to spend medals to get that information. As you see down here, this guy, nothing, but, compare that to your Blake, as you see, mine is at 57k, hitting the base for 64k. That's the visual changes for that. I wish we didn't have to spend medals for it, but I guess they wanted to keep the exploration in the game, and this was the only way that they could implement it. So they've also added 3 new story missions. Where we finally get the piece from a Dominator and complete feature is what it said in the details. So we got to get by that Overlord, which we've just been struggling to do. Like, the fight is not easy at all, and I've been taking pot shots at him, and it's just not been working out very well for me. So the thing we got planned later on for a week will hopefully let us be able to defeat him finally and get our revenge on those collectors and the Overlord as well. So as you can see, I'm base rating with a live player. Isn't this awesome? I wish they would implement some kind of friend system. Whoa, that's waste time. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Cypher still going crazy. And by adding or doing it with a live person, you're increasing your combat power. So, I was at 7k. This guy looks like about the same. He has the A rifle, which I do need a new rifle, but I'm gonna continue trucking on that Chimera rifle. That's what I want to do and have that as my main rifle. So, but yeah, as you can see, it's going a lot smoother. You can save a lot more health by doing it like this. As you won't be the front of the target of attack. You know what I'm saying? The AI kind of has to divvy up their targeting. Oh, he eliminated that. Go ahead. I think they improved the med kits as well. Because before the U2 medkit was only giving me about... Oh, got it. This dude's killing stuff before I can kill it. I don't like it. No, yeah, before it was only giving me about half my health. Filling up about half my health. And now that filled it up quite a bit. Didn't max me out, but is killing a lot more than. Oh my gosh, my sniper is going walkie on me. I hate that. It happens all the time. It drives me crazy. But yeah, what was that guy? I don't even remember. I totally missed that. Oh, my sniper going crazy on me. But yeah, it'll be much easier to farm resources. Yeah, granted, you might only get 70% of them, but just having another human player on there just increases your chances of beating a base dramatically. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not taking the brunt of, the opposition DPS or anything like that. So let's come over here. Kind of waiting. I like opening 5 at a time. Oh, I didn't realize I kept the results of the last one. But yeah, some of these did pretty well. Almost everything up at 45. Or 40 and higher. This dude, I should have had 50 points on. I think this guy right here too. I should have had 50 points on, along with that dude. So that's what 14. Wait, 13 and 14. So 27 additional points than what I have. Wouldn't have been enough to put me in third, but yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm surprised that dude didn't win. That was a really tough base. This dude, I just like last second, not getting it. You know what I'm saying? It was just second too late. Let's go ahead and open up Chimera sniper rifle box. Hopefully we get to. Ooh, well, I don't think these boxes ever had weapon XP. That's the other thing I do want to see. Ooh, they dropped that from 150 to 100. Okay. But we just need 10 fragments. Come on. 10 fragments. Well, I'll take that chopper stuff. Nope, they gave me 4. Or was it 10 fragments for the Chimera sniper, right? I don't even remember right now. Let's see here. Yeah, it was for the Chimera sniper or Chimera assault rifle that I needed 10 fragments for. But oh well. Well, I hope that it clears up a whole ton. Oh, I almost forgot to show this off. Which no, I didn't want to do defense test. Yeah, I'm trying to remember where they show your power. Oh, up here in this upper left here. So as you see, 40% of the resources is prevented. I would need to get my defense power up to 217k to increase that loss of resources. So you come over here to the paint, which costs money. Oh wait, crystallization ability. Get a gem for successful defense. You get a maximum of 5 a day. Well, that's kind of cool. That actually makes it worth to buy one of the cheaper ones. I wouldn't suggest, doing this unless this said like 10 gems, up to 50 gems a day. That might be worth it. But yeah, extra 5 gems a day for successful defenses. That's pretty cool. They didn't even mention anything about that. Yeah, it doesn't look like they still have the defense resource loss anymore, though. So, which is kind of what I was showing off. See, I'm learning things about this update. This is what I don't like when devs don't say all the information. But as you can see here, each individual unit does have their own individual combat power and everything. Is there just a way to see for the wave? I don't think so. But yeah, good to see that it has a definitive numbers on that. And as you can see, 94K, and I'm getting my butt kicked, which I don't understand that. Like, oh, these people got to be spending some of it, which is good. That's what I want. But I hope this cleared up a lot of the confusion that's been going on with this update. Again, you didn't lose weapons or anything. They just evolved into the next best thing, and you no longer have to spend that money to. Let me come over to War Chapter. I'm so used to War Chapter right there. As you see, you can no longer craft weapons and armor. It is all via evolution, which is what this game is all about. I mean, evolution is in the title. So evolve your weapons. Yeah, there's 14,000 or 14,000 health now, which before I think it was only about 11K, which is huge for me. Still only about half my total HP, but
we'll retake this world.
It works. And no, I don't want that. Anyway, again, I hope this cleared up a whole ton of confusion for this update. Got everything mostly explained. I wish I could evolve that, but I can't. And no, it doesn't even show that. I wish it would show the maximum potential of the weapons. That'd be nice too. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, it's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for this video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to stay up to date with content going up on the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button along with that notification bell. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and Discord. Details will be down there in the description section somewhere. So be sure to follow me on all of those platforms. I'm sending stuff to all of them periodically throughout the day, every day, even on the weekends when I'm not making videos. Just milestones, certain things. I've been posting all this update information, which I'll include a link to the Facebook page. Or you can just come here to settings and tap this community button right here, to get all the information on the update. Like I said, 3 new story missions. Let's see if we can see where my PvP
I don't need words.
Is that still a thing? It doesn't look like it. Or if I just tap on Blake. No? Ooh, you can rotate them. That's cool. Anyway, I hope you guys all have an awesome day. Let me know how you feel about this new update down there in that comment section. A lot of good things, but then again, a lot of things that are not so good. It's a mixed bag with this one, at least for me, in my case. It doesn't mean I'm gonna stop playing it. I still love this game. I love this series. I love the story. So this isn't going away anytime soon. But I hope. Oh, one last thing. We can get leveled up on our research. Once I hit the new max, I will let you guys know. Blake's level is still maxed out at 50, unfortunately. But yeah. Ooh, excuse me. I hope you guys all have an awesome day, and I will see you all later.